Howdy, everybody. Welcome to Strenuous Life 2.0. Now, if y'all give me a little bit of time, I want to sing a little ditty some of you might recognize. Be all that you can be in the Army Reserves. Those of you who were children of the 80s, you were teenage kids, tweens and teens back in those times, you remember that song as a slogan coming on TV, trying to get people recruited in the Army. Lots of commercials for the armed forces in the 80s, peacetime, glamorized if you know what I mean. But that's not what I came here to talk to you about. I came to give a book review because part of the strenuous life is reading good books. And Jimmy and I've read one. He's given me permission to give this book review. It's called Be All You Can Be by John C. Maxwell. Now, it's an oldie but goodie. Well, let me tell you something. It is chock full of some wonderful personal development coaching like you'd never understand. I mean, it helps you change the way you think. You realize that you need to get plugged in with some good coaching materials. Back in the day, it was tapes, and then graduated to CD. Now everything's digital. But I remember back in the day, it was Jim and I started listening to coaching tapes. It was cassette tapes, and well, it graduated to CDs. Well, now you can get almost anything on YouTube, can't you? At least that's how I think it should be. But here's the thing. I love John C. Maxwell. Dr. John C. Maxwell is a leadership mentor. You can learn a lot from him. Now, this book, I like how it talks about the need to get yourself into some coaching deals. One thing I like that it also talks about is to say that you can, to have a can-do spirit. You know, say you go get on a coaching call for your industry, right? You get on the coaching call, and your coach lists some people that have accomplished a lot in your industry, and he says if they can do it, so can you. And this goes along with something that Dr. John C. Maxwell says, too, about the need to stretch yourself. That is essential if you want to grow as a person. To stretch yourself and get out of your comfort zone. And one thing he says, and I like this, is stretching yourself means a price. Back in the day, I had some friends, Brad, Jim Bob, Karen. They were good people, don't get me wrong, but I just didn't have the mindset I needed to grow and learn. They were reactive. So to stretch myself, unfortunately, fortune, unfortunate, whatever you want to see it, some of those friendships got to fade away. You've got to have some of those friendships to fade away in order to help you grow. Otherwise, if you're not stretching yourself, you're being awfully idiotic. I'm going to give a Bible verse that deals with this as it pertains to business. It's Proverbs 11:26. Whosoever withholdeth corn, the people shall curse him. But blessed is the man that selleth it. You want to succeed in business, leadership, any level, then that means you're going to have to stretch yourself regardless. There's no excuses, for not being able to do that. One thing I like about his book is he puts in a lot of anecdotes and stories surrounding his life and some other people that he's encountered. I think one thing that people have come to him and said, hey, I love to do what you do. And it was a young man. He said, "Oh, yeah, son, but are you willing to do what I did?" Coach is going to be willing to tell you that. Now, coach ain't going to be somebody that's going to be, all nice and feathers. Trust me. I had a swimming coach that I thought was the coolest thing in the world, but let me tell you something. He didn't mince words. You get into swimming practice and at the swim meets, there were no dang excuses and no dang exceptions. You had to perform, and you had to be on your best behavior. Don't go around acting like idiots. So there you go. Now listen to me now. That's why you should be called to be all that you can be. Now, first, my friend Jim Bob he was into personal growth. He was well-rounded. But then, I don't know. Over times, I started noticing that my friends were changing and more devolving rather than evolving. So sometimes you just got to change that. You got to change that paradigm so you can grow. And it's not easy sometimes getting out of your comfort zone. But you got to, whether you want to or not. Now, it's a wonderful book. I think you can find it on audiobook on YouTube. It's a good second, third, fourth read is all I got to say about that. It'll teach you in some ways to tell you, to change the way you think and to evaluate who is your real friends. Now, I hope you enjoy watching. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of the Strenuous Life family. This is JR Hendricks saying until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And do what others won't so you can have what others can't. Think strong, and live the strenuous life. God bless you. Y'all take care now, you hear?